Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you already saw in the clip before, before we started, we saw how the new uniforms for Sharon, Rogers, Luna Snow and Crescent are going to look. To be honest, I really find Crescent's uniform look really appealing, right? She looked like an astronaut with a helmet on her head, right? But yeah, apart from that sneak peek, right, we also got our patch notes delivered today, as I've already mentioned in the previous video, right, which was uploaded yesterday. So let's go ahead and see the patch note. And to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed with this particular patch note, right? And it seems Luna has been shafted, right? Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's there for us, right? So it says, greetings agent, this is CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. An additional reinforcement of an Agent of Atlas team will take place. Through this additional patch, Captain America, Sharon Rogers, Luna Snow, Crescent and White Fox will be even stronger. Check out the new looks of these heroes with their new uniforms and tier 3 advancement by downloading the 22nd September patch data. So the patch details, as usual, the patch will be applied in waves, right? And the timing is 4 a.m. UTC. And for people who stay in Pacific time zone, right, it will be 9 p.m. So we are going to get 3 new uniforms, right? And those uniforms will be known as Light Cyrus uniform, right, for Luna Snow, Sharon Rogers and Crescent. And all these uniforms and their corresponding relevant uniforms will be at a 40% discounted rate, right? So let's go ahead and check it out, right? So first of all, we see Sharon Rogers uniform. She remains a blast type Light Cyrus armor, so that's actually good, right? So she remains human, female, justice, fantastic. So in terms of her uniform effect, I don't know, not much have changed, right? Her chain his damage has increased by just 5%. Like, come on, Netmarble. They believe that whatever, like previously it was like 20% and now it's 25%. And the damage received decrease is still 10%. Okay. So, right. So her leadership has also improved, right? And now it gives an energy shield of 50%. I believe previously it used to give an energy shield of 20% of max HP. However, I'd say that it's still a bad leadership, right? They could have given her an attack leadership, but this a normal shield would have been good enough. Like, why just energy, right? Doesn't make really sense. I'd have preferred a attack leadership, but however, even just a shield which could have negated both physical and energy attack, right, could have been much better, right? And it obviously has a cooldown of 40 seconds and the shield applies only for 12 seconds, so nah, nothing much changes in terms of first, second, and in fact nothing really has changed except for her fourth skill. Now we have a very low decrease all defense down by, which stacks up to 45%. 45% is literally nothing. They could have at least given her like minimum 60 to 70%, right? And any which ways, all defense down doesn't really applies on World Boss Legend, so it doesn't matter. But for people who want to use her on World Boss Ultimate, yeah, okay, let's see how many hits actually changes. Means if the number of hits are more, then who knows, right? But It looks like a tad bit low on ignore defense, to be honest, or all defense down, whatever. And even her fifth skill remain exactly the way it is. Even her max HP recovery still remains 10%. So nothing much has changed, right, for Sharon Rogers, except for additional 5% chain hit damage on as a uniform bonus, right? And if her skill means in terms of skill bonuses, right, nothing has changed as well, right? So most probably the animation might remain same. Hopefully the number of hits will increase. If not, then I strongly, I don't know what to say. I cannot say don't buy, but I don't know. I'm really iffy, but I'm a bit to be honest disappointed. But we don't know, right? Like look at Human Torch, right? His skill animation, nothing really changed, but he's a hard dude. So who knows, right? Sharon might hit harder than what she is currently doing with her current uniform, which is, I believe, the Star Knight armor. And next comes in line is our K-pop girl Luna freaking Snow with her light Cyrus armor uniform, right? And for her uniform bonus, okay, she is getting 25% of cold damage increase. Well, actually, previously with her lifestyle uniform, it was 15% cold damage. So at least she's getting 10% increase to cold damage, unlike Sharon Rogers, which is just 5% increase to chain hit damage. And now, I believe, boys and girls, Luna Snow seems to be she have been shafted, right, heavily. God knows, right? It seems her tier 1 passive now has been changed to all attack, all defense by increase of up to 10% and all speed by 5%, whereas previously she had a meta breaking tier 1 passive, okay, known as Encode, which was at a 60% rate when dancing sensation skill was used. Now dancing sensation skill is her third skill, okay. It used to reset, right, the skill adherent performance, which is her first skill, right? So third skill used to my god, reset the first skill and the second and and the skill adherent of the first skill used to reset the cooldown of Shimmer Crystal, which is her second skill, right? So third skill used to reset her cooldown of first skill, and first skill used to reset the cooldown of second skill. So we were able to chain her damage, right? Chain her skill like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, like, and it has a very high chance of 60%. But now it just gives us an all attack of 10% and all defense of 10%. Forget about all defense and 5% all speed is nothing, right? And all attack is just by 10%. I don't know, guys. I really hope her skills now do like super damage, like hits like rocket or missile. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not sure at this stage of time, just by reading the passive, if it is going to be an improvement for her. God knows, right? Even if it is an improvement, it may not be of like very high magnitude. It might be an incremental improvement, but we actually have to wait for the uniforms to launch and we have to try it out. God knows, but I'm really disappointed so far just by reading the text, but I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, absolutely. Oh boy. And in terms of our skills, right, nothing also has changed except for her fifth skill, okay. Everything remains the same, but she now gets an all attack buff of 10%. Wow, just 10%. She never really had any buffs or any frenzy buffs previously. She just done a measly all attack buff of 10% on her fifth skill, which I hope doesn't counter the all attack buff from the Ezoid sets, right? And it seems after Means at least on paper, Luna Snow and Sharon Rogers seems to be shafted. Well, Luna Snow seems to be shafted the most, right? If considering her tier 1 passive, it was actually one of the coolest passive in game, right? And I wonder why would they change it, right? Maybe they want to make her proc friendly, because being able to cancel her skill, right, or chain her skills made her good for rage. But then again, she is a viable character with judgment, so you don't really need to use like a damage proc or an energy. But who knows, until unless the patch is live, we can't really say or justify anything at all. And do excuse the background noises, if any, because it's actually raining heavily outside, so you might get some sound or noises, right? And I believe the best uniform so far on paper is Crescent, and the best looking uniform as well, right? So yeah, so her guaranteed critical, she's getting some decent buffs on her uniform passive, right? Like skill damage, bonus damage, which was absent in her previous uniform. I don't really have her old uniform because it didn't really change much in terms of Crescent. Now her leadership has been buffed, right? So instead of just combat allies, now it applies to all allies, plus 60% increase to physical attack. And there has been some changes to Io's buff, which it doesn't matter. Her tier 2 passive is 35 increase to physical attack, super armor, and increase to all basic defense by 50%, decrease basic damage received by 30%. So see, these are actually very good passive for PvP, right? And as you can see, the most important thing, her third skill now has an counter attack, so she could be PvP viable, right? And she has silence and all attack, and she also has an accumulation on her second skill, so which is fantastic. And yeah, so she is full of buffs, guys. Even on her fourth skill, as you can see, 40% all attack, all defense, right? And 10% increase to all speed for 6 seconds at a cooldown of 6.5 seconds, plus 15% HP recovery, right? She has an all defense down, which is higher than Sharon Rogers, which stacks up to 50% and applies for 7 seconds. Apart from that, she has paralysis on her fifth skill. She ignores target dodge rate for 100%, guys, 100%, right? Bye bye now. And 85% chance of penetration apart from invincibility, and again a massive frenzy buff for her. So Sharon has zero, literally zero skills for ABX, so definitely she's not going to be viable for ABX. Similar with Luna Snow, however, she can use her supports, right? Means White Fox, Wave, in order to cancel on the silence days and the paralysis day, right? Yeah. However, Crescent's kit, right? Just look at the number of buffs, right? But boys and girls, as we know the proverb, everything which shines glitters isn't always gold, right? Or diamond, whatever it is, right? So yeah, so on paper, Crescent looks the best among the three, but we have to wait for the uniform, the actual uniform, and the in-game feel and how they actually play out to come to a final conclusion. And last but not the least, as suspected, right, White Fox is getting her tier 3. So as you can see, so she has burn and silence, right? So definitely you can use her burn and silence season. I believe she has also paralysis on one of her skill. So yeah, she can be used for all the 3 seasons along with Luna Snow, right? And yeah, apart from that, she has invincibility for 7 seconds, and since no penetration on her tier 3, increase basic damage by 70% for so yeah, nothing much in terms of text. However, do keep it in mind that she has an accumulation based on damage dealt on her fourth skill, right? 0.6%, right, with her paid uniform, right? And boys, Christmas is not far away, right? So her uniform is going to be on sale again during the Christmas day, because it's a holiday uniform, right? So it is going to be on sale, so look out for that. And Netmarble will really push hard to sell the uniform this time, right? because yeah, why not? Right? And that's the reason why they didn't give her any uniform at this point of time. And to be honest, that particular uniform is actually very very good, because she was actually doing really good damage even at tier 2, right? And apart from, so as you can see it on the screen itself, tier 3 skill animation. Apart from that, Crescent's hit count for Crescent tier 3 ultimate skill Moonlight Shockwaves has increased. So yeah, all the love goes to Crescent. Nothing for Luna or Sharon, right, in terms of text. And there are some other game fixes, right? Yeah, I don't know, boys. I don't know what to say about this. I'm a bit disappointed. I don't know. We have to wait for the patch tomorrow, right? And there is one more thing, like this original update special pack, which is, I believe, a ridiculous deal, right? Don't even think about buying it. So they are selling the a pack where you can get the Crescent card, the White Fox card, and Luna Snow card, right? And 1,000 crystals for only $100, right? I mean, what was Netmarble thinking, right? 3 premium card and 1,000 crystal for $100. My God, it should have been at least 3,000 crystal. But anyways, I wouldn't have paid $100 just for these 3 cards. But for people who are really looking forward to purchase this card or have been waiting for this card, you have an option if you want to, right? But it's just too much, man. It's just too much. Anyways, boys and girls, that's it for this particular video. I'll come back tomorrow with you, and hope to see you guys again tomorrow with the latest and the greatest uniform for Sharon Rogers, Luna Snow, and Crescent, right? And definitely my White Fox is ready for tier 3, so we will have some tier 3 actions with White Fox once the update drops, right? So till then, take care and have fun. Bye bye.